YouTube, Danger Evolution Dan, bringing you a deck profile for my Kristya deck. Been trying it out for quite a long time. But before that, I know last regionals, the regionals was on Saturday, and a lot of people wanted to meet up and stuff. I'm sorry, I kind of got there late, and I know I was supposed to like meet you guys or some of you guys like around like 9 or something on the front, but I'm sorry, I got there like around like 10:30. I overslept, and yeah, my bad for that. And I was gonna run this deck, so I might as well just show you guys. And I thought this deck was just for fun. Like I said, I didn't want my invite, but I am happy that my friend got his invite. On Friday, we were actually trying out the deck, and it was a Frog Monarch deck, and it was mine against his, and like I kept winning, and then he told me like what to take out and stuff, and I am gonna show you guys that deck. It's my deck, but it's just similar as his, and you guys can see how good it is and stuff. But yeah, he did top. I'm happy for him. His name is Shalana. It was like kind of a long story with that because a lot of people actually were like this guy. The last match, his top 8 match, this guy like stalled him for a long time, and he got a tied. But it was pretty cool that he still got his invite. I mean, his name was called last, and that's what kind of almost pissed off everybody because if it didn't get in and the other guy did because he stalled, maybe it was gonna go like actually when they said that guy's name, everybody was just booing him, and it was pretty messed up. It was pretty funny at the same time, but yeah, he was a jerk. I mean, you don't stall in regionals, but I'll talk about that. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all that happened over there. And yeah, I did buy some cards. I bought this mat. That's pretty cool. So, let's just get with the deck. This deck is like the Fishy's OTK as well, but this is with fairies. So let me just get right into it. Double Kristya. You run Cloudians. Cloudians are fairies, and they spam a lot. So Kristya comes out pretty fast. And you guys should know what Kristya does. Triple Turbulence. His effect is too broken. When he says summon, he gets a counter. Then you can remove a counter to special summon a Cloudian Smoke Ball from the graveyard, from either player's graveyard or from your deck. Pretty broken card, and they can be destroyed by battle. Store Dragon. This guy works by removing one Cloudian from your graveyard, special summon him, and you get a counter to pretty much Turbulence. So you can keep spamming Smoke Ball like here. I'm using proxies, guys, so I'm sorry. 3 Smoke Balls, you know, the level 1 water. He pretty much goes with Fishborg, and you get your little Formula Grunt to draw a card. Triple Skreech. This guy is really good. I didn't know how good this card was until I tried it on Saturday. Actually, when you set and then destroy by battle, you can set 2 cards, any 2 water cards to the graveyard. Mostly you'll do your Cloudian. If you don't have Cloudian Turbulence, then you'll do Cloudian. If you don't have it, then you do 1 and 1 Storm. So you can do a lot of plays with that, and I'll show you some of the plays in a little bit. But mostly you would do the 2 Cloudians, so you can get some stuff going. Sangan, you know, searcher, pretty much search everything in the deck. Triple Fishborg Blaster syncs up with pretty much anything in the deck. And if you guys haven't noticed, all Cloudians are water. So you know the rule that it says that this card can only sync to water. With water material monsters, doesn't count because I mean all your Cloudians are good. You can go for higher synchro monsters. And the last monster is Morphing Jar. If you get a bad hand and you just search them, and pretty much you need everything in the graveyard because you can get it back. Proxy Frog Control. This card is really good. Let's say you can tribute 1 face up Cloudian and give 3 counters to another one. So let's say you already used the Storm's effect. You tribute the Storm and you give the counters back to Cloudian Turbulence, and you keep doing the effect with the Fishborg and Cloudian Smoke Ball, and you can keep drawing cards. I'm supposed to be running 2 of these, 2 White Elephant's Gift. If this card is never a dead draw in your hand, because if you draw Turbulence, you just go for the little Smoke Ball, and if you need to, you just go for the White cards. It's supposed to be with 2 of them. So The deck usually had I was trying out 3 Salvage, but I realized this card, White Elephant's Gift, is pretty much gives you another way out. But if you guys could run it, if you guys don't like this card, you guys can run 3 Salvage. This card pretty much brings, like I said, that's a combo with Skreech. If you do that, and you can pretty much put away, let's say you have this in your hand, then you throw away 2 Storm Dragons, and then you get them back with this, and you do the effect, and you just go from there. Triple pot of Avarice. This deck is so fast, and you guys are gonna synchro a lot, so you need your stuff back. Double Gold Sarc. Pretty much search everything in the deck. Pretty much your Cold Wave. No, not your Cold Wave. Giant Trunade. Your pot of Avarice. Anything you need in that hand to OTK. Foolish Burial. You know, throw away some cards. 1 for 1. You could do a Fishborg. You bring Fishborg or a Smoke Ball if you need to. Monster Reborn, Dark Horse Staple, and Giant Trunade Staple. For the traps, you have Triple Reckless Greed. I know it's a dead draw sometimes, but if you have 2 of them in your hand and you do an end phase, you're pretty much just losing 1 turn and you draw 4 cards. It depends. It depends on you usually want to save this because you run the Triple Decree to pretty much protect your monsters from because you're gonna go all out like in 1 turn. And even though your opponent can have 5 monsters, so you get rid of it with this deck. That's how good this deck is. So now let's go with the extra board. Triple Formula Synchron. I'm still working on this because there's a lot of stuff that I could actually play in here, and I'll show you what stuff you can play. Gunnier, Brio, and Sea Dragon Lord. You could go for Shooting Star as well in this deck. Army Arm. I got Iron Chain, Goyo, Black Rose. You don't go much for this, so I might just take it out. Stardust, Catastor, Magical Android, and Scrap Dragon. There's some options into that. You can add a second Stardust into it. You can actually even play Colossal Fighter if you guys want to. Usually when I bring this deck, I just bring like a lot of synchros. So you can even go for Mistworm in this deck. That's broken. You know, you have Turbulence, Skreech, or something. You can go for Mistworm too. So it's pretty endless combos. So that's why I like the deck. Pretty much, it's almost like the Fish OTK deck, except that the Letter of Fish OTK deck needs to special summon. So I have tried these both decks against each other. This deck pretty much wins because you always gonna to go for game. You need to have a Kristya in your hand. So you spam like sorry, you spam like Baronic and like two level 6 synchros, and you pretty much bring Kristya and attack all of them for damage for game actually, because you're gonna deal 82 damage. You play like Kristya, Baronic, and Goyo. You're pretty much dealing like 82 or something like that. I don't know. So the deck is pretty good actually. I do like the deck. If you guys like the deck, just thumbs up, because I really do think I like this deck more than the Fish OTK deck, just because you can do more plays into it. You don't have to necessarily go for, you know, with a Fish OTK, you could just go for Army Arm, Colossal, and then just do that loop. Now with this deck, you can go for more stuff. You can go for Mistworm, and then go for Archlord Kristya, and then summon Goyo and stuff, and push for game. I mean, it has the same concept. I said that this deck takes a bit longer to like get your stuff ready. Well, this deck is pretty much fast because they have the Oyster Maester, the Swap Frogs to get everything in the graveyard, and you pretty much can recycle with Moray of Greed, and that's why this deck is a bit faster. But I do like this deck a lot. I was gonna try it in regionals. So I have some duels with it, and it was doing pretty good. Nobody actually saw this coming, so alright. The deck is really good. So I know I made this video long as hell, but I just wanted to explain how to work the deck, and I am gonna probably do with the deck a bit more, so you guys can actually see it in action. And thumbs up, like, subscribe if you guys like the deck. I'll be doing more deck profiles like this. My next deck profile is gonna be the Fog Monarch, which my friend took, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you that guys later. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thumbs up, like, subscribe.